G'day YouTube. This is just a brief video showing you how the new CircuitWiz for iPad works. It's going to be brief and to the point. Should have some videos later on that are a bit more detailed, but to open just click on the desktop icon. This is the Pro version. It asks you then to select the design orientation. You have portrait or landscape. Then sets it up with a grid. You can use or not use the grid. The grid's just there for a guide. But if you want, when you're printing later on, if you export it with the grid on, then it'll export with the grid. If you export with the grid off, then it'll export obviously without the grid. To add a symbol, just click on the symbols down the bottom here. There's over 130 symbols in the Pro version. Just click on as many as you like, and they're added up the top. They'll then snap to the grid wherever you want them. When you've completed a circuit, you can save it. So this is only going to be brief, so I'll save the design. It gives you a chance to design it, to save it whatever you want to. You can then load a design you've already done. Just one I've been fiddling around with here. You can all the normal iPad gestures work with this. You can zoom in and out by pushing your fingers backwards and forwards. 2 fingers, 1 finger can be used to move the symbols around. 2 fingers moving will pan around the screen so you can see what the various things that are on the screen. Once you've added a symbol, you can do several things to them. You double tap on it, it'll bring up a text field at the top, so you can add text, whatever you want to do up the top. If you've got several symbols that you want to move around at once, then you go to the Shapes group, tap on each piece that you want to add and move around. Then outside, move it around outside your finger outside the actual symbols. You can move them to wherever you like. I've missed that one obviously, but anyway. Then to get it back, ungroup, and it's in a new position then. What else can we show you? There is a text tool here that you can add text wherever you like on the diagram. Double tap once again and add whatever text you want, and then move it around wherever you require it. If you want to draw lines, there are a couple of lines, conductors in the actual symbols. The reason for that is that you can double tap on these and add any lettering or anything you want to it. You can also rotate them, and the lettering will still stay the same way up. Move them into position wherever you want to, and they'll snap to the grid. You also have a variety of lines here, arrows for example. They appear up the top. You can then rotate the arrow. You can extend the size of the arrow and put it wherever you want in the diagram. Only thing is you can't add annotation to the or text to the lines. If you want to add text to them, it's just a simple matter of clicking on the text tool, adding whatever you want to it, moving it around, double tapping, and put it where you want it near the line. I've shown you loading designs, but when you load designs, it automatically asks you if you want to save or save as. If you want to delete a drawing because you've got a drawing you don't want anymore, just click on the delete drawing, then click on the X and it will delete the drawing. As I said before, if you want to bring it back, just tap on the drawing, edit design, and away you go. You want to export that drawing. I prefer to export it without the grid, so show hide grid. You then go into export, and the drawing will then be saved as a PDF, and you can email it to wherever you want. Normal emailing practice, if you've got your contacts will come up, you can send it wherever you like. and away it will go depending on your internet capabilities. It's obviously a bit slow here. I won't wait around for that. And that's a brief tutorial of the iPad application of CircuitWiz. Thanks for watching.